hello. My name is Diego, but I go by dieGLO. We're over here at Somewhere DC at the Union Market location, and I'm showcasing my installment of Accountability and Pursuance. It's a two-part collection mixed with merchandise and art, but it is a collection of works that I've done throughout the year, beginning of the year. And yeah, come take a fucking little walk inside my head, you know? It's a mixture of, you know, I don't really like the traditional installment of art. It's really scattered, but, you know, you'll see it when you see it. Oh, my bad. Hey, bro, my bad. I stopped for a second. What's up?
No, I thought it was on purpose. No, I thought it was on purpose.
Go ahead.
Welcome, everyone. We have Diego, aka dieGLO.
What's up? What's up?
And we're at his event.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's up, man? Big glow in the house. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. How you feeling today?
I'm good, bro. We're at day two. You know, day two at Somewhere. It's man, it was a good experience, bro. Yesterday was an incredible day, incredible turnout. I had all the homies out here, and overall, bro, you know, I got to really share a lot of my art, and that's where I get my high from. So you know, it's a good experience, bro, overall.
And how much did it mean to you to have everyone pull up?
Man, there's a lot of. Yesterday was an emotional roller coaster for me. Somewhere. You know, I've been kind of following up with them for a really long time.
Right.
I've known about Dom since he was at Maquetto, and you know, me and my friends used to like see him walking in the store, be like, "Yo, that's Dom, bro." So like, it was just a good experience all the time, and the fact that, you know, now he opened up Somewhere and getting to work, you know, kind of side by side by him, it's a full circle moment for me as an artist, and just in general, bro. You know, even getting to fucking create this massive mural, bro, it's been a pleasure. So, you know, I'm super excited and grateful. And like I said, you know, seeing all my friends and my guests, it was a pleasure, bro. You know?
It's a pleasure.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, just get straight into it. You know, you have a beautiful, beautiful large piece here, mural. Could we talk about a little bit on, you know, what's featured on here?
Yeah, so here you just have my monsters. They're usually all the same. The only thing that changes is their color.
Right.
But the main one currently right now in my era as the artist, or as I'm in like my blue monster era right now. That's what I'm trying to get to. But yeah, he's been the main character recently. Yeah. You know, it's a character with a crown on his head, you know, his horns. This is nothing what it was supposed to look like, but here you just have the blue one, and you kind of see all the hands of the other ones hiding. Like, so like one hand is the blue one, which is this one. He's like giving a thumbs up, and then you have all the other hands that, you know, that I used to draw back then. So I used to have the green guy, the yellow guy, and the red one, and then here you just have, you know, my angels looking over me. You have other connections of the hands. You know, this is one of the tentacles I used. Right. You know, you just have other kind of unlocked characters hanging out here. These are the, you know, my swirly eyes. What they really are is like, you know, it's kind of, how can I explain it? It's a character, you know? It's just one of my characters. And then you have the red one. The red one is actually kind of holding everything together. So here he is. He has his hand on his shoulder. Yeah. So, you know, but it's good, man. It's kind of like, it was all put together correctly, you know? So.
And like with the blue monster, I know you said you're in your Blue Monster arc.
Of course.
What does that mean exactly?
So I have these phases where there's like colors that I really, you know, they fall into my art a little more than others. So that being said, you know, I'm just using a lot of blues lately.
A lot of blues.
And you know, it's a mixture of, you know, just the colors I've been wanting to use, I guess. It's nothing too crazy, but it's how I've been feeling, bro. You know, it's a mixture of thoughts. There's good and bad in it, but it's definitely, you know, that's where I'm at lately.
That's where you're at.
Hell yeah.
And I see the crown on your Blue Monster,
Yeah.
but I also see the crown
On my head.
tattoo. Yes.
Yeah. So the crown on my head is it's actually a Basquiat crown. So a Basquiat used to draw a crown, and it was called the famous crown. All it really was, you know, I'm gonna be famous one day, and I'm very strong and passionate on that thought as well on my end.
Right.
You know, I'm a very talented artist, and I know that my art will be famous one day. And only difference with my crown is that, well, on my head, I have my birthstone, my mother's birthstone, and my father's birthstone. So, you know, it's kind of just who created me, and then in the middle there's my opal. My opal? Opal.
I think it's opal.
Yeah. But yeah, it's, you know, it's who I am as an artist, and also kind of paying homage to the artists that, you know, I'm very passionate about. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you, man.
And can we talk about, so I know your name's Diego.
Yeah.
But then you got dieGLO.
dieGLO. dieGLO is, when I was in high school, I was one of those kids that would fucking walk into class with not even my headphones on, they would just hang on my ear.
Right, yep.
I was just fucking, I don't know, I was just one of those loud kids, bro. But long story short, I was really into like Chief Keef and like Fredo Santana and like Lil Reese, all that shit, bro, you know? Chicago drill, you know, that was my shit. And there was a moment where Chief Keef was saying glow for, he still does, but like, he was saying glow for everything. Like, you know, we smoking on Texas glow, you know, Snoop glow, like shit like that. So it's funny as shit. There's this girl in my class, and her last name was Novak. And I'd call her Heather Glovac. And oh my bad, I don't want her name dropping. But what's it called? Yeah, but long story short, you know, fucking, I think she called me like dieGLO. And I was like, damn, that shit sounds fire. And then I used to be into like graffiti, so I would write dieGLO on everything. And I always drew, but I never fucking did it as, you know, and I was never really like pressed to draw for specific things. But long story short, I did, you know, I started writing dieGLO on my art, and yeah, man, it turned into something else, and here we are, fucking what, 7, 8 years later, and you know, dieGLO, you know, I got that shit on my head, bro.
It's for life.
For life, bro. You know, that's who I'm gonna die as, bro. I'm gonna die as dieGLO, man.
dieGLO.
Yeah, bro.
Let's get it. And I know you got more pieces inside.
Yeah, bro. We got a whole accountability and pursuance, bro. We got merchandise. We got paintings. We actually had some sculptures, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I feel like that's where I separate my art. Like, there's like fast, like same way how there's fast fashion and like high-end fashion. Right. Today's collection is more of like my fast fashion. So it's just like,
wow.
Yeah. So this is where I kind of seclude the work, because these are all like pieces that range from like $100 to like $1,000, but then I have my other collections that, you know, they start off at like $1,000 all the way up to like $15,000. So that's where I kind of separate the two.
Know your worth.
Yeah, you know, we're still, you know, doing it, man. You know, we're doing it, bro. You know, slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, bro. So here we have accountability and pursuance, right? Yeah.
Check it out.
Let's go, let's go.
So, we were talking about the pieces in this beautiful gallery. What about this over here, the Discipline piece?
So Discipline is a piece that I recently did. So So I worked at Michael's,
Right.
and they would give me a bunch of supplies that was, you know, either messed up or damaged. So I would take a lot of those pieces back. So the 2 pieces behind, the main piece in the front, were just damaged pieces. But it has to do with I'm actually sober. I was really into like drugs and drinking and shit, so I had to kind of just tone it down. But it was kind of reflecting on my discipline as an artist. Like I was mentioning, I'm 123 days sober today. Thank you, bro. But besides that,
Good shit.
You know, thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
guys. But yeah, so it's discipline is just that's what you have to have, bro, for anything. Not even just for sobriety, but as a creative, I discipline myself. And that was me reflecting on, you know, it's hard and it was easier said than done, but
It's a long journey.
hey, it's a long journey, but man, 123 days, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Bro.
And over here on the Una Rosa Para Ti.
So Una Rosa Para Ti was originally a piece that was auctioned off. It was for a fundraiser for kids in Tanzania.
Wow.
But originally it was the story of, you know, I was talking to this girl, and this is where the accountability and pursuance part falls into the collection. But it has to do with, you know, me taking accountability to like how I wronged her. And that is, you know, I've been in the process of working on getting this person back into my life. So, you know, that was my way of not really. This isn't a painting for her, but it was where my head was at. You know, it's una rosa para ti, so it's like a rose for you. And you know, she knows about it. And
She knows about it.
Yeah, she likes it.
She likes it.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's definitely a interesting piece.
And the one above, would it fall in line with the discipline also,
No.
or is it
Well,
different?
yes and no. So
No.
that one, the one up there, that's I want to say that's Agony. I think it's called Agony.
I think it's agony.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Agony right there. But yeah, that's Agony, and it was just a day I was having, bro. Like some of these are just simple days; they're not even that deep. But it was just I just wasn't feeling well, bro. And you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, pressure on my body, bro, pressure in my heart, pressure in my soul. So you know, I just felt I was angry, bro. I was so like upset. So I felt, you know, just. It was just overthinking and shit, but you know, it was just agony, just
Heavy
felt
feelings.
it. Yeah, heavy
Yeah.
feelings, and bro, like that one I actually did with this one. So this is where I put it together. So technically, it should be sitting next to each other, but I feel too many things all at the same
time.
So you know, I was just very overwhelmed. But yeah, man, you know, it was all solid, bro. You know, it's just a form of expression, but this is all therapy at the end of the day. So, you know.
You have a lot of big pieces, small pieces. Do you prefer to, you know, create art on bigger, you know, bigger, always bigger?
Yeah. I have, like I was mentioning earlier, I have 2 different types of way that I paint. I have like what would be equivalent to like fast fashion.
Right.
And then I have, you know, more of my selective pieces. So like technically my fast fashion of art would be like my like, you know, $100 to like $1,000.
Right.
And then I have, you know, $1,000 to $15,000 that, you know, I usually keep those are mainly for galleries and stuff, or my higher collectors. But when, you know, because this is a pop-up and the whole collection is based around the merchandise that we made and my merch collection, that's where I kind of like separated the two. So this is the more like affordable art, but not just affordable, but it's the art that is smaller and people can take home, you know, like because no one's just like ready to just drop 10 bands on a painting,
On a piece, yeah.
So you know, but that's where I try to keep them separated, just so it doesn't, you know. Just, I don't want people to think like, oh, who the fuck does he think? You know, I have art for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
These pieces are looking for the forever homes. Like, shit, this is like a foster home for fucking art and shit, you know? But, yeah, you know, that's where we're at right now.
And for your like your ultimate goal, do you want to end up in like the mainstream,
Absolutely.
you know, galleries?
110%. I'm a creative overall, I definitely want to stay affordable forever because, you know, I was never one of those kids that had a lot of money to buy shit or look cool, you know. I kind of just always made my own shit. But I want to still keep that side of dieGLO open forever. But my main goal personally for myself and testing my boundaries, I do want to be a, you know, a very expensive artist. Like I want my massive pieces, bro. I have pieces taller than both of us, so it's just like I want those pieces to be in the big homes, the big galleries, you know. Like I want like the fucking not the standing tape, the ropes in front of the art. People that look at it like the fucking Mona Lisa. So you know, like this is still, you know, there's a fucking table in front of it. Like hell no, I want my other pieces in glass cases, bro. Like so, you know, but yeah, man, it's a wide spectrum of where I want my work to go.
And did you see yourself being in this place like 5 years ago?
Hell no. What? Man, like I was mentioning, bro. Like I've been you know, I've been following up with Somewhere for some time. I've known about Don, the owner, for a while. You know, my friends and I used to go there, and we used to see him walking, and like, yo, that's Don, bro, that's Don. And you know, it was cool, bro. So when he opened up this, I had a bunch of friends that were working here, and some of them still work here. But you know, I like everything to happen organically, and some of his team members, you know, they kind of had me on the roster, like looking at my work and appreciating it. And eventually it turned into something that, you know, one conversation led to another that then turned this in. So as an artist, this is definitely a full circle moment for me because, you know, I started off window shopping at Maquetto to, you know, having a fucking collab with one of the most, you know, important staples of the DMV and the fashion community. So, you know, getting to work side by side by, you know, his team, it's a fucking honor.
And right here, featuring Gus.
Featuring Gus, bro. That's literally number one. Like that's one of my best friends, bro. And Gus was actually supposed to be here today, but he's a little busy. But long story short, bro, he's one of the guys that I've been collaborating with frequently. He started off as my intern, and you know, we were interviewing people because I needed more help, bro. I'm really scattered out, and you know, my brain is all over the place sometimes. But we interviewed him. He was perfect fit. What we were looking for, who we were looking for, and that intern, you know, boss, I guess, relationship, bro, it only lasted for like a week because we had the same humor, we had fucking, you know, interested in the same shit. Like the people I were friends with, he looked up to them and shit like that. So it was cool, bro. It was like he'd be like, oh, like, you know that person? I'd be like, yeah, that's my dog. He'd be like, you know, like I fuck with his shit. So it was just cool, bro. It was like organic, like, and you know, it started off from him just, you know, kind of looking from outside to him being actually involved, bro. And you know, he's so fucking talented, bro. Like, you know, he's like a denim demon, bro. Like that's his game, bro. He likes, you know, distressing and all that shit. So he put together that piece. I just drew it out and cut the pieces out. But it was it's a bag, bro. You know, it's a multi-denim patchwork bag. And yeah, bro, we just put a little Duffy together, and you know, it's you know how Telfar bags are super spacious, like big shit. That's what we wanted this bag to be like, but have its own unique shape. And you know, it has the skeleton, Grim Reaper kind of head that I was telling you about. But yeah, man, you know.
And like as an artist, do you ever get to catch a break, just relax, you know? Reset.
Yeah, I mean, making art is my break. That's the thing. I like, it's equivalent to like me reading a book out of my day. I love to paint. I love to create. Some of my art doesn't ever go anywhere. Like it just stays there. No one will ever see these pieces. But for the most part, it's you know, that is my main break. And you know, I like to utilize my craft. So it's like, even if it's like doing someone a favor, like the fact that I feel useful doing something that other people can't, like, you know, it makes me feel like highest in the room per se. But you know, it's good, bro. You know, that's, you know, I definitely take my breaks. Too many breaks, if I can say that sometimes. But nah, man.
So like, if we talked after this, maybe we could get like a, you know, I could get like a pay you to make me a piece or something.
Yeah. No, we could definitely. You know, commissions are always open, bro. And that's the thing. Like I said, I do. You know, I look out for the homies, bro. So you even doing this, like, you wouldn't have to like. You already skipped the line. You already got some numbers knocked off, bro. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you know, if you know, I'm always, like I said, I'm always down to share my art, bro. It's like, it's equivalent to like sharing a feeling with somebody. You know, like if I feel like this when I made this, like I want you to feel how I felt. Maybe not the same way, but I want you to appreciate it how I appreciate it. So you know, that's why, you know, art is a universal language, and you know, everybody can speak it and, you know, feel it. You know.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. It looks like, you know, family is of great importance in your life.
Of course, man. This is who I do it for, bro. This is Mama Glow. I come from a single mother household, and you know, I grew up with, you know, her whole family was she's the only one that came to this country. The rest of her family all lives in Chile.
What?
Yeah. I grew up with my dad's family, my Peruvian side, but it's really just always been her and I. So you know, it's you know, she was an artist herself. She still is an artist herself. Yeah, she's a painter. So you know, but she doesn't do it like full time. She's like, it's just like a hobby at this point. It used to be something that she used to do, you know, very very often.
A lot. Yeah.
But now she just does it for fun, and she stopped for a while, and when she saw me prospering in it, it motivated her to bring it back out. She's an incredible painter herself.
Do you think that inspired you?
Absolutely, yeah. My mom is one of my biggest inspirations. She's you know, I remember when I was a kid just seeing supplies and shit around the house.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, just getting older and you know, seeing the way how she is, like, I'm her mini-me, you know? So it's just like, you know, we definitely draw different things. You know, she doesn't, I won't lie and say she likes what I draw, but she likes it and it makes me happy. And like, you know, she's very traditional, so like, shit like this is kind of, my art is dark, I'm very aware of that, but, you know, she's not against it. She just, you know, she has her critiques, as anyone would. But yeah, she, you know, the fact that she, like, even seeing all those people yesterday, like, she be forgetting, like, that I'm, like, really putting in action, you know, I'm, like, you know, I got some motion, so, like,
yeah.
she sees that, so she be forgetting, because she'll see me drawing, and then she'll see me, like, you know, like, oh, like, I'm about to be late on rent, or some shit like that, so she's like, yo, like, you sure you don't want, like, you should get a job, like, shit like that, and I'm like, nah, ma, like, trust me, like, it's part of the process, like, I gotta starve, so then, when that fucking big plate comes, you know, I just gotta keep working so I can, you know, make my buck. But yeah, everything I do is for Mama Glow.
Mama Glow.
Mama Glow.
And I see a lot of, you know, dark colors, light colors. What's your go-to, your favorite?
Emotion, bro. Emotion is where I start off at. It's the same way, you know, where those what are you wearing today videos, it's like, where do you start off at, you know? It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. There's days that, you know, I want to work fast and I want to work with markers, or there's days I have more time on my hands, so I set up my airbrush machine. But my two favorite colors are green and red. Those are very important colors for me. You know, green is a color of growth, and you know, red is an aphrodisiac. It's a very attractive color. It attracts the eye.
That's true.
So I feel like that really plays with my personality. You know, I'm always growing, and I want y'all to look at me. You know, like, pay attention to me. Pay attention to what I got to do, because I got something to say. So it's just like, you know, and that's what. Those are my main colors. Damn near every painting has at least red or green in it. You know, for the most part, it looks like it. Yeah. But yeah, red and green is my shit.
And, you know, like this piece right here says, sometimes, you know, don't know what I'm doing. So,
yeah. Man, I gotta cross this shit off, man. I never know what I'm doing. I wing it. And this is the thing, like, I have a manager and he fucking hates me winging shit. Because he's very organized and very anal on his approach on these things. But, like, I'ma just, like, even when I came to set this up,
yeah.
I ain't bring no tape. I saw the tape at fucking Home Depot and I went to go get, red tape. I was happy you had red tape. They had great tape. I was like, red tape?
Yeah.
But that being said, bro, like, this is a 2-piece set. It was meant to be shown at New York Fashion Week. But sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, and then the model was gonna wear this in front of it. But somehow I always make it work. And, it was one of those pieces where it's just like, it's true. I'm just talking to myself. Like, I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't really plan things out because plans don't always work out.
That's true.
And, you're in for surprises. And, when you fall down, I got to fall on my feet. And if I don't fall on my feet, I got to learn to get the fuck up. So that's why I don't really like planning shit. I just wing everything.
True.
Now you don't have expectations. Like, it's just, you don't know what's going to happen next. It's just like watching a movie. Like, some movies you have an idea what can happen next. Same thing like me, but I wing it, bro. I just make it work.
So is that how you live? Would you say that's how you live your lifestyle?
Yeah.
Spontaneous, just.
Absolutely, bro. My fucking, like I said, I was living in New York last week, and
right.
We just decided I'm moving back a couple days, like a
really?
week ago. Yeah. So it's shit like that. Like, I just wing a lot of it, and even with that, now I'm fucking going to Peru for a month. Like, it's just like, you just don't know what's gonna happen. So it's just like, why stress out? Why, like, shit's gonna come and go, and everything that happens is because it's already written down in a book somewhere. So it's just like, I don't feel like I'm gonna stress over some shit that I have no control over. But yeah, man.
And you said Peru, right?
Peru.
Is there any like deep meaning or like importance, or you just wanna see family?
No, so my pops moved there when I was a kid.
Right.
So I think it's good for me to touch back to my roots. You got the Peruvian flag in one of my pieces. I actually made that in Peru back in 2021.
Damn.
But yeah, I feel like I like Peru, bro. It's like we're like real barrio over there, bro. And it's just like, I get to touch base with my roots, my people, and it's such a blessing, bro, because it's just like I enjoy myself. Conversion rate on money is higher, so like our dollars is for theirs, and like just in general, bro, like I just get to like dissociate, bro, like I just get to isolate myself and work on my craft, and I feel like I haven't been back since 2021, so I think it'll be good for me as a creative. Especially with all the changes I have going on in my life right now. Yeah. I feel like it'll be good to center back and then, come back. That's why minimum right now I'm looking at a month.
A month.
But shit, man, I got freedom all the way up until December right now. So that's
a couple. Yeah.
And the thing is that a lot of my earnings, they come from different places. So I make money online with digital commission. So it's like I'm always working. So it's just like when I get some off time, all I gotta do is sit down, hit the iPad real quick, send my shit. I'm making money as I move. So
get it done.
So my work is remote sometimes. But
can you talk to us about some of the stuff you have on, as far as like your jewelry, your bag, shirts and shorts?
So my jewelry is actually, sorry, start touching the mic. My jewelry is made by one of my really good friends, Dylan Reed. He's a very talented jeweler. He's originally from Boston, but he's what's it called? He's based in New York right now. And him and I have worked together multiple times. I actually had a ring, but I left it at my apartment. But we worked on the We Are God chain, and I sent him a bunch of little charm designs, and he put everything together and created this piece for me. So I commissioned him for a nice personal piece, and yeah, man, he did that, I'm an October baby. So yeah. What's it called? I throw an annual costume party every year.
Really?
Yeah. And 2 years ago, I actually had a pop-up coming up a couple days after my party. So I invited everybody that was at my party. I dropped these friends and family shirts. So it was like Glocktober. So it was like October 2021. And it's just like a cool little long sleeve I just put together. So it's just like, all fucking Halloween monsters. And I just dropped some cool shit. But these are the shorts from my last collection. It's called Accountability. Got the little dieGLO tag and shit. And then this is a sample bag that my partner and I just made. So we're just playing around with it, but it's a cool little bag. But this girl that I was telling you about, she had a cool little Kirby bag.
Gangster.
And that shit was cool as hell. And it was inspiring, bro. I thought the bag was so cool. She just wear it. Yeah. So I was like, let me make my own. Like,
your own brand.
So I was like, Blue Monster, So I was like,
perfect.
Let me make it, and it's different, bro. Motherfuckers' tongues out.
That's all. And they got the horns right here on the top.
The horns on the top.
Gangster.
I keep on my shit in here, you know what I'm saying? Baby picture on deck. Baby picture on deck, always. But besides that, I like to wear my own stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't do it on purpose. I do it just because, like, I haven't done laundry, and like I see my merch box, and I'm like, let me check if like I still have a large available. And I just throw that motherfucker on. Like the socks, bro. What? The socks, bro. I remember I was just so lazy, and I had to do shit for New York Fashion Week, bro. I didn't do laundry, bro, and I was like running out of socks, and I was like, bro, this is like a test, bro. Like, I'm smoking my own supply right now, bro.
Yeah.
But it was good, I have like 5 pairs now. But I want to go do the laundry, so I'm not dirty, but yeah. But nah, I definitely I was just lazy, bro. Just lazy as shit.
And Ken, I see on your necklace or your chain, you have "We Are God" like as a pendant, and then on some of your artwork you have like "We Are God."
Yeah.
Or God. Is there like a deeper meaning behind that?
Yeah. So this piece was made back in 2020, and I've always believed that we are God. Like I believe that you're God, you're God, you're God. All of us are God. Not God themselves, but we're a piece of it. And I used to put it in a lot of my pieces. But then I made that piece recently because I had a shirt, a tank top, and I didn't have anything to wear, and all I could think about that day was God. So that's a self-portrait of a painting that a friend of mine took. But that day I didn't feel like God.
Yeah.
I think I was just going through one of my funks, and I didn't feel very, very powerful. I felt very powerless. So I wasn't in my my God state of mind. But just a hiccup in the road, because I still think I'm God. Some Kanye West shit.
And talking a little bit about when you're in your funk, how does dieGLO get out of this funk?
Man, you just create, bro. You just create, and a lot of the things that I guess people don't know about me is like when I paint, I'm not really thinking about my next move. Like I'm not like, oh, move this brush from here to here, or like do this shape. Like it's all instinct. It's like my head is just like a monitor, and my fucking hand is just the fucking, it's being ran by the monitor. So it's just like, I'll be moving. So for instance, like, I'll be like, damn, fuck, bro, I shouldn't have done that today, bro. Like, why the hell did they say that to me when I was talking about that situation? Like, so it's just, it's all instinct. Like, so it's just like, a lot of these things, like, I'm just a printer. Like, and then I don't realize what I did until I'm done. So it's just like, once I can sit back, take a breath, and look at what I created, and that's where I'm like, oh shit, that's what's going on. So even when I was drawing Agony,
Yeah.
like I wasn't thinking about what I was drawing, but then I looked at the painting. I was like, oh shit, that's dark as shit. That looks like that's what Agony looks like in my head. So it's just like, you know, I don't really think about it. I was thinking about what was making me feel like that though throughout the entire time I was painting. So it's like a very like weird, like kind of like, that's where the whole God things comes out. Like it's just like, you know, God created the world, you know, it's like, that's some believe, you know, but I feel like I could turn nothing into something, and you know, it's the blessing and the curse I have. I have the Midas touch, you know, Midas touch.
There we go.
Yeah. You know, but yeah, man, that's the art itself.
The art itself.
Yeah.
Beautifully said. And you know, what's next for dieGLO? What you got cooking up next?
Big pieces.
Big pieces next?
Big pieces. Big pieces. Big collection. Organization in my work. This is definitely my go-to way to display work, but I'm gonna circle back into the more traditional way, and you know, the goal is to get my work in galleries, bigger galleries, and in the hands of some dealers, and you know, getting that old folk money, you know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, like, I want nice things in life. I want,
of course.
You know, I want to eat nice. I want to drive nice. You know, I want to dress nicely. So the goal is to do what I can do with my art to get there.
And what would be your big first purchase when you have, you know, the monetary for it?
I don't know about big first purchase.
Yeah.
But I want to buy a crown.
A crown?
A real crown.
Real crown?
With jewels on it.
All around?
On some Kendrick Lamar shit, bro. Like, it's funny because I'd always talk about, like, doing some cool shit like that. And then when he did it, I was just like, that's insane. Like, you know, I want a crown. I want to buy myself a crown. And it doesn't have to be like, I'm not going to wear it. I mean, maybe I'll wear it, but
yeah.
I want to, like, have it, like, in, like, my fucking house with, like, a glass casing. Like, I want to design my own crown. And, you know, I want that bitch to be heavy, bro. You know? So I really want a crown one day, bro. Like, I could just imagine all the jewels on it.
That would be sick.
And, you know, I want that bitch fucking gleaming.
Gleaming.
Yeah.
And is there anywhere people could, you know, because I know this is a pop-up.
Yeah.
Is there, like, somewhere a studio or somewhere a space where they could, you know, come and see?
No public space right now.
No.
But I have my social medias. It's on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. All this shit's the same thing. It's 6IEGLO. So it's like dieGLO, but with a 6 in front of it.
Yeah.
And then after that, I have a website, dieGLO.com.
I checked it out.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
That's where I got all my goodies. And bro, I'm weird. Like, it'll be 3 in the morning and I can't sleep. I'm like, I'm gonna put this item on my website for free. Like, let's see who gets it.
And has it.
Motherfuckers just be like, I'm talking about, they be coming up. I'm weird, bro. Like, I'm not your consistent store. Like Supreme drops every Thursday. Like, nah. I'm just like, let's see who wants this.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody wants it. There'll be random people just like, boom.
They be copying it.
I saw that this was free, so you know they paid the $4 shipping for a free item, and boom, now they just own something of mine that's free.
Yeah, part of you.
But yeah, social medias and a website.
And you know, for any kid who wants to aspire to be an artist just like dieGLO, you know what they gotta do. You know, well, let's give the young ones some advice.
You gotta be yourself, yo. Like, I respect the rules, but I really don't. Like, there's no real rules to being creative, and I respect the school route, but I made my own rules, and that's how I got here. I got here bending the rules and you know, just trying my own way out, and I feel like when everybody told me I couldn't do it, it just made me angry, and it made me want to prove my worth. Like, like it tested me. It was like, like I can't do that. All right, watch. And it was just like, I got here and I'm still going. You know, like I'm always glowing up, bro. I'm never glowing down. So it's that's that's what I could say, bro. Just don't be afraid to just look weird or arrive to a fucking party and people just like, who the fuck is that? Or who the fuck does he think he is? Like, dieGLO. You want to know my fucking last name? Like, that's exactly what I think I am. So, I don't question it. I just do it.
You just do it.
No rules. Rules don't exist.
And that was for the young ones, the kids. Now, do you want to say anything to the world?
Man, I love everybody, bro. I love everybody. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for my team and my family. So find yourself a safe space that you can fall back on, because, like, yeah, I'm by myself here doing this shit, but it didn't happen by myself. I have people that motivated me, and even the people that were like weren't doing things for me, like they were still examples for me, for like roads not to take, or things not to do. But utilize the people you have around you, and I don't mean that in like a take advantage of them, but take advantage of your friends, and in like the most positive way. Like, if your friends aren't useful for you, like, why are you hanging out with them? So it's just like, that's all I gotta say, bro. Like, all my friends, bro, they're a part of this with me. This isn't alone. It's a lonely journey, but it's also really not. So I have a solid team that I
like
can
a foundation.
Bro, they are my foundation.
They are your foundation.
And, I feel like that's all someone needs, and even if you don't have it, like I didn't have it in the start. I came as the road kept going, but just keep it moving.
Keep it pushing.
Where's the painting? Yeah, keep it
Yep, right there.
Yeah, bro.
Literally.
That's all it really is.
Keep it
That's
moving.
all it really is.
dieGLO, thanks so much.
All right, thank you, bro.
Thank you for letting me come through.
Absolutely, bro. It's been a
Seriously.
pleasure to talk to you, bro.